hostile success that they found versus TSM in week 5, but TSM giving a little bit of space here. A little bit of chip damage also secured, but the spike will make its way on. TSM going to be held at bay by Steel, who tries to give it a go, but the pop flash doesn't quite work out, and TSM get first blood.
He certainly got a lot of players blinded there, but just not able to take the opportunities. It is going to give TSM the one-man edge on this retake. We have a very important interaction taking place towards the catwalk right now, and Riku's coming out on top of it, and that's really helping Disguise, and Zip also pops through.
And Becky now last one left for the 1v2, gets the reload off. Sees the sentry turret down, but it's clear who holds him inside of Tree, so Disguise could be deadly, but it also is going to be pretty implaceable. And that little reveal is going to stop TSG a little bit further. Now TSM's defense on the way. Here comes the hit, though. Nature, first blood. That's the spike carrier down. TSG now stepping over towards the sidewalk. Seven's there to watch it. Well done by TSM to completely contain the play. And now Riku is left by himself 1v4.
Yeah, not too much he can do here. He's going to get detected by that as well, so they know that he's in main, so no element of surprise, and the clock is ticking, of course. Corey will dot the I's and cross the T's of that round. I know he's played some games on Omen, but Ash is a very different controller than Omen, mechanically speaking, as well as just kind of the role it plays throughout the course of the round. As we are going to see some aggression here from Kanpeki onto Catwalk. He's got Nature for support, as well as his other teammates coming into play. I mean, look at this kill feed. It's just lighting up like very rapidly out in the middle.
That haunt got so much value in TSM. We're very quick to follow up on it, although Ziff wants to make things interesting by trying to get a little proactive through the sentry turret. Not going to work out too much, and yeah, the haunt kind of wins, I think, on this Ascent map last time these two teams played.
Yeah, definitely just trying to change things up, give them a different look. That's a very big early disturbance TSM has created that Disguise now have to react to. Lockdown is going to force the defense off of the site, so Disguise will get in here, but they're going to pay it with their lives.
And the Nightfall, that helps Corey get a little bit further forward for free, and wow. Okay, this
is gonna have to keep the defense guessing. They're trying to paint a little bit of a way forward here with this Hunter's Fury. It's not going to land the mark. Kanpeki able to stay up close.
Wow.
And he absolutely blasts clear out of the air.
Man, that is unbelievable. The recon bolt being denied was so key because Gangsta was trying to follow up off of that immediately, though Disguised fighting back, and Corey is actually stuck in a pretty tricky spot. The Null Command gets earned, Steel pops out immediately, so now what looked to be a really solid start for TSM has gone completely awry. Seven changing the tides once again, though, for a 2v2. And still has the lockdown, just has to wait for the Null Command to fade away.
Exactly. Gonna make this retake very hard for DSG to hold off with this lockdown now being in play. Steel trying to hold on as long as he can inside the slide to try to shut them down before they come in, but now he is forced away.
Yep. He used his fragment a little too early there. I think he tried to send it over to the top towards Tree. So now it's just down to Ziff trying to lock things up. Nanostorm trying to push him off. 7 on for the defuse. Halfway. Already ticked away. And it's just spam on the corner. Seven's gonna hold it and just no angle whatsoever. TSM get the retake, even though Disguised held some pretty solid. Gangsta trying to rewrap back over towards Market, and this is just to create some more noise and maybe a little saying, hey, defense, look at us, we're going B, when that's not the case at all. But has TSM been fooled? Still with 2 members on that deep flank. Ziff has to find one on the cross, and it's a huge pickup, taking down Kanpeki. Corey has to kind of be very avidly cautious of how he takes this angle versus Ziff, and well, Ziff will give away the elimination for free. Did not expect Corey to be there. So now we're into the post plant 2v4. Clear in towards front glass. He gets spread by the Prowler, has to back in towards Tree. His compadre of Steel's playing inside the site as Corey continues to clear small angle by small angle. And the longer they don't see him, the more you would have to think that he's going to be down towards hell, but the prediction's not there. Steel's able to get one. Time is still ticking. Now it's just down to clear. 1v3 situation, and Guamond will take out the last 2 Disguised members to get to 7.
Yeah, now they have already beaten the defensive hat that they had last time around against Disguised. Again, they went 6-6 in that first half.
And we're very worried about that long lurk from Ziff from the round previous. Cosmic Divide about to fade. TSM now on their way in. Dash charge, Paranoia also charged up. But clear, down low, shuts down Corey immediately. Kanpeki for the trade. 4v3 situation, just go back and forth in the kill feed. But Kagsta in the corner can only go 1 for 1. Is this enough though? Because Disguised have the benefit of the time. 7 trying to hit it, but no. The star is there for the ability to suck him off for the defuse. That will lead to a round for Disguise where only Ziff will survive to tell the tale.
Not fully committing They've left Ziff behind, but they're actually backing off over towards middle, and Ziff is just holding a very precarious position on sidewalk.
Wow, this could get absolutely deadly. TSM looking for the cross. They find it, but Ziff lurking. How about it? Ziff gets two, and he still has Kenpecky stuck on the staircase. Now the spike will rotate back, but Kenpecky catches him completely unawares, and now Disguise had to make a decision. We are waiting for them. Kenpecky would also have a null command. Recon Bolt does not see Corey. So now Kenpecky up the top third glass. He gets one, which honestly is not bad considering the circumstances. So now Corey knows there's one behind him. But does he know that there are two stacked up towards heaven with 15 seconds to play? Just down to what happens with the knives. Dash charge. First one's out. Knife. Brutally missing. And it's a shorty kill for Gangsta to finish. Kind of rehit it one more time here as we jump into the pistol. This is on players that are not in their normal roles that we saw. So that little bit of trust already established as TSM will start this pistol much better than every other.
Best case scenario to try to get back into this round is this setup that Ziff has on a site. He has done a little bit of chip damage here on a couple of players, but he's still going to get swarmed from so many angles at once. Not much he could really do. It looks like TSM are going to go ahead and put this one to rest here. Kenpecky with the quad kill.
Wow.
Again, he has been...
TSM now going to run right through Catwalk. Prowler leading the way. And defensively, DSG just have to try to hold from inside of the site here. There's no exit. And how about the first kill from Riku? Zone Nebula, keeping him safe from essentially line of sight through Archway, but TSM still get on and they still find the kills. Clear still trying to contest though. Will actually take us to a 3v3 very early on as Kenpecky will
spot Clear crossing heaven. I like this proactives from TSM over at Tree, by the way, pressing together as two so they don't get bottlenecked from the site.
Oh, but Clear, oh, he has an angle but doesn't quite connect with the shots. Gangsta down low.
Enemy remaining.
Odin will be good for the first, and now Crossfire setup. Ziff trying to get as much damage done as possible towards this player at heaven. Oh, the Nanostorm is so well placed by Seven, right at his feet as he was landing, and TSM take a key third.
Organized, fast-paced style. It's not all just about individual making plays. TSM do hold up for a bit here. Now the Prowler will lead them towards market.
Nice shot.
But Clear hits a great shot on the Corey as Riku presses.
Riku, oh, I was going to say that. I love the proactivity of this, but it's a 1v1 isolated versus Gomon. And the problems here is you kind of have to wait for Gangsta to get his utility online. He hasn't sent anything out this round yet.
Clear trying to just jump up and get something, but not going to happen. Meanwhile, Gangsta, I don't even know what that was, but it's going to hurt DSG. That's for sure with that wall bang, as now Clear tries to come over the top with these daggers.
Nice.
Finds one down low. Other gets blipped.
Oh, it's a beautiful collection. Ziff follows up, and yeah, that was the key.
Know where he's going to be with that thing early round.
Well, he's going to get a chance. Shoulder seen, Clear takes it straight off. Gomon will fall, but TSM still push forward through this. Ziff may have seen a bit of a cross. Nightfall is out. A little bit of pre-fire coming through. Clear also in position to watch this cross. And oh, what a shot on the Corey, who just dashes through. Clear nearly not done yet, but TSM fight back. 2 kills come their way. We get a 3v3. And it's Ziff. Last one left on site. He's completely muted and deafened, and well, with that, he will eventually be taken down. 7 able to collect the kill, plus also get the lockdown in play as he goes for the plant.
The frags they need. These are some great nanos that continue to slow down this retake process.
And it allows TSM to get out from the backside of Archway. Fragment is still using the back. There's a flash over the top. Steel walks in. 1 for 1. They can split its nature. Oh my goodness. What a transfer. Damage, but Gangsta once again just coming up a bit empty on this. Does get the third dart to connect, but largely speaking, TSM stay pretty healthy. Odin's trying to finish off kills, and it will take nature and 7 down to low health, which, how about it? Disguise start to capitalize with 3 kills in the mix, and TSM have been pushed off.
And Kenpecky's been discovered behind this stairwell, and he's got no way really to get out. Eventually run through the blender there, and DSG will finish it off. And again, that's just a great setup from DSG. The
setup for this, because really the only thing that can hold Clear safe is that Astra Star, and it's a Nebula that comes out. So now he's stuck on site, no command in, and just an operator to play with. And Guamon has already gotten around the back. That is a beautiful take from TSM, at least initially. Can they hold it, though? That's always been the question of concern, is all of a sudden you've got DSG that are here with numbers and potentially a lockdown. Guamon trying to take away this little pop-up over towards heaven. Dark cover currently in his way from seeing Riku. Fragment up and over. There's the lockdown. And the Fragment does not be guided in that direction at all. So now all of a sudden, Guamon's able to stay up here for free. He may be able to full ramp on this. TSM are trying to retake the lockdown. Back and forth go the kills, and unfortunately for Steel, he could not quite get out of the doorway. TSM take map back. There is the early Sky Smoke being placed. Disguise actually clearing out Canteen, interestingly enough. and a chance to come around the back of this defense through mid-spawn. Kenpecky, is he good for it? Sure. The first one's there. Ray's also following up, but it looks like at the moment Disguised will get away with this and get back.
Yeah, but they're kind of just boxed into this weird position. They're starting to fight their way out of it. Corey and Kenpecky do respond, though, and they put Riku in a tough 1-versus-2 situation. Can easily bring it either way he wants, as he's trying to wrap around this defense, maybe even try to get a shot in the back on someone. Timing's going to be everything, and he just misses out on it. So now they're coming up there together, and Corey will win the 1v1 in the end for the hat trick.
Is 7 up top in towards B tower. The defense is quickly rotating over towards Arcade zone. They have a good look at these players down low, but how about Clear in the corner? The fault line's actually going to connect. Clear looking for more, gets a second. Flash is also in the mix, but Clear will say, I've done my job. Try to back away, but 7 finally gets activated for B tower, finds elimination, and goes back to his judge ways. While once more Disguised are a bit stuck at the moment, waiting for Ziff to possibly open up space into tree.
Yeah, they're getting double flanked still from the dish side. So they're going to choose to swing it together. Corey getting some good damage off, and he and Nature will combine for 2. But that's going to keep Disguised the man ahead. 7 trying to pick up a sheriff here and just
over the top of the trap wire. Does he expect
Ziff
Ziff
that,
on the corner? That's what I was going to say. Spy cam is up. 7 has been seen, and how about it? The Thrifty comes through. A little eBay shout out with that, and Disguised.
Four suppressed.
Wow, lots of information off that knife. Nature absolutely under threat. Fault lines called in. Nature careful. Fragment trying to give him some space, but he loses a little bit of oversight here as 7 drops from B tower, and the follow-up utility not going to be able to get him out of dodge. Kenpecky does tally at least 1 elimination towards B tree, keeping the number.
A side. There are a couple of players here in A main defensively for TSM, but no one on the side itself. So definitely going to be looking to play a retake here as they wait for the rotation from Kenpecky. Kaman, though, catching one on the cross.
This could get interesting. Opportunity still for Steel to be resurrected into the mix, and that will be not fully allowed to happen. Clear could not fully get him up, so now it's all of a sudden just down to Riku. Steel is about to expire. Showstopper earned. Corey trying to catch him on a corner, but Riku's gotten away from it. Now the 1v1! Oh, the shots from Riku land flawlessly to Corey.
Competition.
Yeah.
So again, shout to Riku.
Jeez. Maybe a little bit of contact here at Dish. Oh, Nature falling back, gets a headshot onto Clear somehow, some way. And then Kenpecky on the other side completely entraps this Disguised play, and wow, it's all falling apart at the seams here. This guy's trying to jump up, get away back over towards where the spike is, but the flash play from Nature is solid, and it'll be a Sheets flawless this time for TSM as we Spy Cam trying to hold on to whatever he can, maybe force out as much utility as he can. Got to keep in mind Disguised with the free plant also have the benefit and luxury of a Rolling Thunder. Ziff, first point of contact. Can't quite get away from everything. Fault line will hold him in place in towards Halls. Rolling Thunder here to follow. That's actually offensively used to clear out over towards Ropes. But this TSM defense is all coming through Hall's side, so it's a bit of a miss here. And now it's just down to can you find the eliminations, possibly into the face of this defensive Rolling Thunder. There it is, arms are out. But even that's going to miss the majority of the offense. Both of those Rolling Thunders come up a bit MC. Gangsta trying to punish, gets 2. Third around the corner. Oh, the snap is nearly there. Nature underhands 1, and that will be enough for the follow-up to come through as there's just too much to watch at once. But and still leads to obviously a formidable purchase when it comes down to rifles supporting this. TSM once again getting aggressive, and oh boy, there's got to be a response to this at some point if you're Disguised. Oh, just hellfire rains down in multiple forms, and TSM have absolutely capitulated anything DSG were trying to put together here at B-Tree.
Bro, that combination of orbital strike and paint shells, it's like you can't run
through drop, but he gets caught out. Good survivability from Disguise, staying alive through the fault line combination as well.
Yeah, TSM are kind of spread thin here. They're double pressing Ziff at the bottom side. They get that frag, but it's the Breach kind of just solo on A side, and he's in a lot of trouble.
Kenpecky stays alive, finds a kill while Flash. Riku there to follow up, but 1 for 1 is not bad news for TSM, especially considering, like you mentioned, how stretched out they were.
Corey coming through main, the other 2 coming through spawn. Steel trying to play a bit of a bait and switch setup with his teammate who's kind of jiggle peeking from the double stack. Now they'll just stack up together and press forward.
Oh no.
Freebie for Steel though.
And now Gangsta's kind of on an island by himself. Fault line out. Nature gets around it, finds the kill. Down to Riku. 1v3 situation. player in front, and then two from his left. Deals with the first one and the second! Oh, almost for the 1v3 and the ace. But Corey survives.
You know, Gangsta misses the fault line timing, which is a little unfortunate, and then he just gets swept. So it seemed like there was something a little bit off there.
That or the off angle was just a bit too strong to deal with it. Come on, aggressive. Nature gonna sit in the aftershock just to get one. So he trades out his own life. The numbers stay with TSM, but there will be a plant here for Discover. Look at the follow-up though. Knife, fragment, all of it well placed, and the clock continues to be Disguised's alley. Maybe finally it will show up and get him around though. TSM have to go quickly. Steal, top corner, over the top of the sky smoke. Clear the first one down, gets the opening first blood of this engagement, and then Steal gets the follow-up. Oh, this is just as good as you'd like for Disguised's post plant. Favors engagement again. Clear takes a lot of damage, stays alive. The defensive Rolling Thunder on top of that, though. It's an immediate counter with the orbital strike to support, but Corey stays alive through that. Lots of pressure towards his direction at Arcade, but he holds the position, and now Disguised have a new threat to worry about.
And Clear so low on health, though, and now he's going to get caught out. The flash attempt to re-peek into Corey, but Corey holds down. Corey gets them all. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, stays alive through a Rolling Thunder, an orbital strike, and the kitchen sink, as you would have said last week from Disguised.
Very true.
So now it's a 2v5.
Oh,
and in
boy.
round 11, you have to make some decisions here if you're Disguised as far as how much do you really want to go for this with the economy and the situation that it is, but they try to commit, and Ziff will only find one of...
TSM so far this half is on the final round. Just really relying on this utility on B from the Cypher to kind of guard the entrance here.
No stopper out. Right on into the mix, and oh, it's well executed, but Kenpeki actually denies the ability for the weapon to get collected. Seven's gonna swap between a Judge and a Vandal that he's got at his feet. Talk about big money pockets there. Showstopper orbital strike being sent on towards site. That will take care of Gangsta. And TSM's passive setup so far working out, but not out of the woods yet. Steal's flash decent, but the Judge just holds down the trigger. Chunks away, one on the Steal. And Seven, again, just toggling between that Judge and his Phantom. Keeps B Tower in TSM's position. It's all down to Ziff for the 1v3.
Yeah, he's definitely issued his sentencing from the pulpit.
Left.
Putting down so many. As Ziff now in a tough 1v3. They know exactly where he is.
Well, he gets the first nicely. Kenpeki, deep. Oh, and Ziff has got information. There's another player on top, but yeah, Govan gets out from behind the cover, stacks up with his teammate, and TSM take the half 8.
They keep pushing. They're looking to set up the flank here. DSG are feeling that pressure, looking to pinch B, which is the more vulnerable target right now. So they have a good read of the lay of the land.
Yeah. Just comes down to the fact that this 3-man hit around the back has been revealed. The flash out, but Nature cannot follow up. 1-for-1 goes the initial play. Now the flash on the other side, but Corey just spams the frenzy out and comes away on top. Oh my. So now it's just down to Gangsta, and from a classic position at Canteen, he cannot take care of Guaman and TSM. This could get really hairy really quickly. The timing isn't quite there. Oh my gosh.
It still could happen though.
Yeah,
the thing is the trap wire is here though.
Yep.
And it's you can't jump this. Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, this time the timing is clear. No, brother.
No.
Oh, the fault line paint shells combo also gonna miss a bit here. TSM now on site, trying to get themselves established. Steal able to follow up at least for one. Ziff will be right there to help reinforce the defense. Okay.
It's okay.
Got to contest. It's gonna be pretty limited off of the setup.
They're just gonna dry peek all their way in and eventually satchel to the sites. Showstopper as a part of it.
Oh,
big win though for Clear at the bottom side to help give more positioning for this retake for DSG.
Oh, but Disguised, you would think they really needed to at least try to put a little bit of threat over towards Halls, trying to keep TSM on site a little bit longer, but 3 members from TSM back out of here. Lots of utility starting to connect. Riku in trouble. Off the reload. Gamon looking for timing. He gets one, but flashed up. Will not be able to take anything more with him. And now all of a sudden, Disguised have a full lay of the land. Paint shells assisting, and the re-wrap back in from the defensive spawn. You've got Ziff still holding a corner here at Canteen, but it's blocked off by the Sky Smoke, and with that, Nature will get a chance to try to plant. The orbital strike is in a really good position, and that actually finds a kill. A little bit of a juggle with the spike. Allows maybe a chance for Corey to get a quick plant, but now the Aftershock will push him out, and Disguise definitely hold the top card currently as Ziff takes down Corey, and the spike continues to be relinquished on the back side of the site. Clear denies tree, and it looks good for DSG and a key
retake, so he still does gain ground with it at the very least, so he doesn't get the frag that he was perhaps looking for. TSM going to go ahead and get the spike plant onto A, again with that fast-paced attack that they're so well known for, and so we're set up with another situation that we find ourselves often. A quick retake.
Yeah, Gangsta off the opener. Ziff follows up. Trade is here. But as Gavon will drop, the last one really standing in the way is 7, who can only find one of the 3 coming down halls, and Disguised have now quickly gotten themselves back in this map with a couple of rounds rapidly in a row.
They can still full buy next round.
And it does also still provide a lot of potential punish if you do land things like a good Rolling Thunder. 7's been red, yeah. Absolutely perfect isolation from Disguise. TSM looking to try to follow up quickly by making their way on towards A for a plant, and Corey will get the Stinger into a pretty good spot here with this clearance. Gangsta feeling the pressure. The Rolling Thunder is out. The help from Riku is solid, who's still flashed up, but as soon as he shakes off the effects, he walks away with 3 kills, leaving Nature by himself off of his plant. A Stinger versus 4. Good luck, have fun. Clear will finish him off, and we've got ourselves a tie game on Fraction. Not just with numbers, but the post plant for TSM made more vulnerable without a Cypher in the picture. Spycam is just...
Hi there.
Yeah, how you doing, bud? Fault line, paint shells, beautiful combination. Clear will get the kill with that combo. And the fault line, or Rolling Thunder, part of me, really doesn't do too much in this instance. So Gangsta will try to start off for the defuse. Already halfway done. Null Command is also here. No utility can push him off, and Steel will hold strong. Disguised. The sheet's flawless. Option having to force their way on for a plant. They're being revealed. You got fragments now coming in. Clear's taking away space over through tree, and TSM just have to somehow hold. They have an orbital strike and a showstopper, the latter of which is being called in here. Ziff finding some damage into him, but still comes away with a kill plus a second. How has Ziff done this? Just down to Goumond. 1v2. Ziff low. Incendiary still at the ready if you can find a way to utilize it. Gets information on the last 2 remaining members. First one comes through, and then bang! Goumond gets 4 to take us to 11. Area. Disguised, still in a pretty solid spot defensively, all things considering. I mean, they're getting a lot of information here with Ziff spy cam still up.
Yeah, we see a commitment now for an A split from TSM. Clear could be the foil. No, close, but 7 finds it. Ziff, though, goes undetected in the side itself, gets 2, gets off the neural theft.
Now all of a sudden, it's just down to can you get the response in through mid, but Command actually takes down 2, leaving Ziff once again by himself, and this time he will not be able to hold strongly. Just down to Steel for a 1v2. Kenpecky with the plant. Command just kind of holding some sort of a line of scrimmage forward over towards ropes, as Steel has to really respect that the offensive Brimstone could be anywhere in his spawn. But does he maybe catch a piece of timing here if he comes around this corner? Kenpecky is not fully watching this. He's responsible for 2 things at once. Steel looking to clear, but the timing is not there. And
really good.
Speaking of timing, how about this? Oh no, it's a catastrophe! Corey shuts down Clear before he can pull the trigger. And what was going to be the wild card in this round, the only ultimate, was that defensive showstoppers now immediately neutralized, and Disguised are looking to get aggressive, seeing if they can trap TSM at the lower range. Corey's not done. He gets 3. 8 shells at the back. God. He's got to read on the Steel. Kill number 4 is there. And now it's just up to Gangsta or an ace. Corey provides the ace, and with that, eliminates Disguised in 2 maps.
Bro, it is actually in